Good evening and welcome to Saturday night's Empire Swim Club's March Mania. This is finals for 12 and under and 13 overs. The 12 and unders are the top 8. 13 and overs are up to C finals, with the C finals being only 13, 14-year-olds. The races will begin at 6 p.m.
All right, we are just about ready to get started. The March Mania invite. Final session. Saturday evening. We are about a minute and a half away from the start. We will be starting with event number 7, girls 13 and over, 200 freestyle. The C final is first. These will be all 13 and 14-year-old girls. And here we go. And they're off. In lane 1, you have Elena Tran. In lane 2, Abby Sanning from Empire. Elena Tran in lane 1 is from Tsunami Swim Team. In lane 3 is JC McGraw. She's from Northland United Swim Team. In lane 4 is Emma Welch. She is with the CSP Tide Riders. In lane 5, Claire Glenn, Empire Swim Club. In lane 6, Elena Smith from Tsunami Swim Team. In lane 7, Sarah Wallace, CSP Tide Riders. And then wrapping it up, lane 8, Lizzie Landevin from Blue Wave Swim Team. Here they go into the final 50. Looks like lane 7 is slightly ahead of lane 3. Into the final turn, Sarah Smith, first to the wall. Followed quickly by Abby Sanning and JC McGraw. Oh, it's going to be a good race to the finish. Let's see who can hold their breath into the finish. Lane 3, JC McGraw for the win, Northland United Swim Team. Nice job, JC. This is the B final. In lane 1, Michaela Hines of Northland United Swim Team. In lane 2, Ridley Newell from Empire Swim Club. Hannah Stewart, Northland United Swim Team. She's in lane 3, leading the charge right now. Lane 4, Maddie McNerney from Tsunami Swim Team. Lane 5, Everdeen Ferguson from CSP Tide Riders. Lane 6, Kate Fear from CSP Tide Riders. Lane 7, Emily Pace, Empire Kansas City Swim Club. And rounding out those 8 is Ella Thompson, Empire Swim Club. There we go. Hannah Stewart setting the pace there, lane 3, Northland United. Hannah Stewart still out in front. Let's see if anybody can chase her down. Lane 5, Everdeen Ferguson's making a charge slightly. Let's go, girls. Into that finish. Nice job. Hannah Stewart with the win. Nicely done, Hannah Stewart. You win a prize with a 202.56.
Take your mark.
Here we are, the A final for the 200 girls freestyle. Taking it out quick. Sophia Snyder in lane 1, CSP Tide Riders. In lane 2, Mary Bazant from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 3, Lainey Teachin, Empire Kansas City Swim Club. In lane 4, Catherine Chavez, CSP Tide Riders. Lane 5 is Grace Koppel, CSP Tide Riders. Lane 6, Kate Quinawart, CSP Tide Riders. Ella Hansen is in lane 7 with Empire Kansas City Swim Club. And Lisa Engelbrecht is at Astra in lane 8. We go halfway through this race after this turn. Lane 4, Catherine Chavez leading the charge here. See if anybody can make a move. Let's go, girls. Into the last turn. Catherine Chavez in lane 4 still has the lead. Followed close by Kate Quinawart in lane 6. Here they go into that final turn. Get over, get a race going here. Oh, it's going to be a good finish, I think. Whoa, going to be close. And Catherine Chavez pulls out the win in lane 4. Followed closely by Kate Quinawart in lane 6. Catherine Chavez time is a 1:58.86. Nice job, ladies. This is rapid fire swimming. We're straight into the boys 200 freestyle, event 8. This is the C final, just diving in the water. In lane 1, we have Preston Zuber with Tsunami Swim Club. In lane 2, we have Andy Baklanov with Empire Kansas City Swim Club. In lane 3, we have Palmer Keith from Blue Waves Swim Team. In lane 4, we have Joel Beers, Empire Kansas City Swim Club. In lane 5, Luke Gill, CSP Tide Riders. In lane 6, Brody Blatt, CSP Tide Riders. Lane 7, Grady Burns, Blue Waves Swim Team. In lane 8, Sam Hennepin from Tsunami Swim Team. It's a tight race here. Halfway through the race, looks like lane 6, Brody CSP with the lead, closely followed by lane 5, Luke Gill. We are going into that last 50. Lane 3, 4, 5, and 6. Close within a second of that turn. Lane 6, Brody Blatt, still out in the lead. Final turn. Oh, first to the wall is Palmer Keith in lane 3, taking it. Woo! With the lead. Here we go. Let's see who's got the finish. With that surge, lane 3. Nice job, Palmer Keith, Blue Wave Swim Team. Great last 50 by him. This time was a 1:55.53. That is a 4-second drop from this morning. Nice job. All right, here is the B final of the 200 freestyle. In lane 1, Ryan Christian from Ad Astra, Area Aquatics. In lane 2, Ben Luna from Empire Kansas City Swim Club. In lane 3, Eli Peru, Empire Swim Club. In lane 4, Sand Elohorn, CSP Tide Riders. In lane 5, John Costello, Empire Kansas City Swim Club. In lane 6, Hunter Wilson, CSP Tide Riders. In lane 7, Nathan Butler from Empire Swim Team. And rounding out that 8 is Connor Weatherby, Empire Swim Team. Going into the halfway point, we've got Eli Peru in lane 3 leading, followed closely by lane 5, John Costello. Oh, we got a little outside smoke here down in lane 8. Not sure if you guys can see that. Connor Weatherby in lane 8, making a charge here. Going into the final 50, we got Eli first, John Costello. Oh, a lot of kids flipping together for third. Let's see who can pull this out. Battle for the finish. This will be a good one. Hold your breath. Lane 5, John Costello. Nice job. John Costello's final time, 1:51.95. That's a good time drop from this morning, almost 3 seconds. Here is the A Championship final of the Boys 200 Freestyle. In lane 1, Caleb Thompson from Empire Swim Club. In lane 2, Jake Anderson Jones from Club North. In lane 3, Caden Murphy from Tsunami Swim Team. In lane 4, Ryan Mounty from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 5, Jackson Fox from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 6, Will Welch from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 7, Clay Hilliard from Northland United Swim Team. In lane 8, Garrett Seiler from Empire Swim Team. At the halfway point, Ryan in lane 4, Mounty from CSP with the early lead. Caden Murphy in lane 3 from Tsunami staying right there on his hip. Here we go into the final 50. Lane 4, Ryan Mounty, CSP with that lead. Followed by Caden Murphy, lane 3 with Tsunami. For the win, Ryan Mounty in lane 4. The 1:43.53. Hey, here we go, 12 and under. Girls, 200 freestyle. In the water now, in lane 1 is Nora Cook, CSP, Tide Riders. In lane 2, Piper Cobbs from Fort Leavenworth. In lane 3, Elodie Cox from Empire Swim Club. In lane 4, Lena Hayshook from Ad Astra. In lane 5, Lucy Vilte from Ad Astra. In lane 6, Juliet Lee Ingham from Ad Astra. In lane 7, Delaney Mel from Tsunami Swim Team. And rounding out that 8 is Addison Woody from Empire Swim Club. In lane 5, Lucy Vilte is out with an early lead. There's a battle for second place in lane 3 and 4. Lane 3, Elodie Cox. Lane 4, Lena Hayshook. We go into this third 50. Lane 4 is making her move. Lena's making her move. We're going to this final 50. Final 50. It's a battle, lanes 4 and 5. Both from Ad Astra. Teammates battling it out for the win here. For the win, lane 4, Lena Hayshook from Ad Astra. Lena's time was a 2:01:24. Half-second time drop from this morning. Nice work, girls. We go straight into the boys. Still on the 200 freestyle. These are the 12 and under boys.
This will serve as final call for event 9. Girls serving the over 100-yard butterfly. You will need to report immediately to the west side of the lower staging. Thank you.
Looks like we got a little ahead of the timeline, so they are letting the boys shake it out a little bit, and then we'll get rolling here in about a minute. right, here we're gonna get started with the men's boys 12 and under 200 freestyle. In lane 1, we have Ryan Margell, CSP Typewriters. In lane 2, Dawson Rudd from Empire Swim Club. In lane 3, Cole Tobin, Tsunami Swim Team. In lane 4, Kemper Roberts, Northland United Swim Team. In lane 5, Schaefer Gibson, Fort Leavenworth. In lane 6, Garrison Wells, Blue Wave Swim Team. In lane 7, Caleb Dino from Blue Wave. And lane 8, Jackson Britton, CSP Typewriters. The early lead is lane 7, Kaylin Fino from Blue Wave.
This will serve as first.
We go on that third 50. Lane 6 and lane 7 to the wall first. Garrison and Kayla racing it out. Not far behind is lane 4, Kemper Roberts. Final 50. Lane 6 still out in the lead. Here we go. Last 25. Battle lane 4 and lane 6. Lane 6 for the win. Garrison Wells. Nicely done. Garrison's time was a 2:12:37. That is an 8-second drop from this morning. Nice work. Moving on to event 9, girls 13 and over, 100-yard butterfly. This is the C final. In lane 1, Hannah Stewart from Northland United Swim Team. In lane 2, Sophia Snyder from CSP Typewriters. In lane 3, Claire Glenn, Empire Swim Club. In lane 4, Caitlin Hartwig from Tsunami Swim Team. In lane 5, Kate Fear from CSP Typewriters. In lane 6, Nina Shorter from CSP Typewriters. In lane 7, Kimberly Green, Northland United Swim Team. And in lane 8, Lucia Brissette, Empire Swim Club. Going into that final turn, we got some outside smoke. Lane 1, Hannah Stewart from Northland United, turning on the jets. Nicely done with the win. Lane 1, Hannah Stewart. Final time for Hannah is 1:02:66. 5-second drop from this morning. Nice work. Here we are in the B final. In lane 1, oh my, this hard name is very difficult. I'm going to call her Alfie Leonis from Blue Wave Swim Team. If I will try to find her to get her name pronunciation. Sorry about that. In lane 2, Molly Henry from Blue Wave Swim Team. In lane 3, Lauren Waltz from Ad Astra. In lane 4, Hannah Renault from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 5, Lindsay Neighbor from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 6, Everdeen Ferguson, CSP Tide Riders. In lane 7, Delaney Clark, Empire Swim Club. Rounding it out is Avery Goldblatt in lane 8, Empire Swim Club. Tight race here into this finish. Don't count lane 7 out. And in for the win is lane 5. Lane 5, Lindsay Neighbor, closely followed by lane 4. Lindsay was a 101.90. In lane 4, Hannah was a 102.04. Less than 2 tenths. Nice work, girls. This is the championship final for the 100 fly for the girls. In lane 1, Ella Fries with Empire Swim Club. In lane 2, Shelby Bushong from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 3, Lydia Greider, Awesome Underwaters, Empire Swim Club. In lane 4, Alex Snyder, CSP Tide Riders. In lane 5, Lainey Weatherby, Empire Swim Club. In lane 6, Lainey Teachin, the Duel of the Laneys from Empire Swim Club. In lane 7, Chloe Myers, Northland United Swim Team. Rounding it up, Cecilia Asir from Empire Swim Club. A lot of girls to the wall together. Let's see who can pull this out. To the wall first is lane 5, Lainey Weatherby. Final time for Lainey is a 59.54. 59.54. Okay, moving on to event 10. This is the boys. 13 and over, 100 butterfly. The C final. In lane 1, Winexu He from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 2, Cole James, Northland United Swim Team. In lane 3, Gabrielle Wells, Blue Wave Swim Team. In lane 4, Joel Beers, Empire Swim Club. In lane 5, Palmer Key from Blue Wave Swim Club. In lane 6, Brady Burns, Blue Wave Swim Club. In lane 7, Ryan Lane, Ad Astra Aquatics. And in lane 8, Camden Theodos from CSP. Here they all going into that final turn. Looks to be a tight race to the finish. Let's see who's got the legs. Oh, lane 5 making a charge. Don't forget, over here, lane 7, nice job. Lane 5, Palmer Key with the win. Final time for Palmer was at 59.16. Time drop from this morning. Nice work. The B final of the men's 100 butterfly. In lane 1, Nathan Butler, Empire Swim Club. In lane 2, Braden Peoples, Empire Swim Club. In lane 3, Spencer Adamson from Northland United Swim Team. In lane 4, Xander Livingston from Club North Swimming. In lane 5, Ram Sagal from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 6, Caleb Thompson from Empire Swim Club. In lane 7, Jack Monroe from Empire Swim Team. In lane 8, Nino Caniglio from Tsunami Swim Team. Into that final turn, looks like lane 4 hit that wall first. Sander was first, Livingston. Good underwater, sets him up. And to the wall first is Xander Livingston. Final time for Xander was at 54.72. Almost 2-second time drop from this morning. Okay, here we go. This is the A championship final in the 100 fly. Lane 1 is Garrett Seiler from Empire. In lane 2 is Blake Nelson from Empire Swim Club. In lane 3, Jonathan Beers, Empire Swim Club. In lane 4, Luke Hagan from Empire Swim Club. In lane 5, Jackson Fox, CSP Tide Riders. In lane 6, Dalton Frazier from Empire Swim Team. In lane 7, Holton Starnes from Empire. And in lane 8, Sammy Brish. He is unattached with Empire Swim Club. And they're off. Pretty tight race into that second wall. Slight lead to lane 5, Jackson Fox. So you can get those hands to the wall first. Nice job. Lane 5, Jackson Fox. Lane 5, Jackson Fox. Final time, 54.54.
This is event 19, girls, 12 under 50-yard butterfly.
We're moving on to event 19. Girls, 12 and under, 50-yard butterfly. In lane 1 is Avila Verzola from Fort Leavenworth. In lane 2, Claire Cooper from Empire Swim Club. In lane 3, Emma Stoyakovic from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 4, Eliza Kellogg from Empire Swim Club. In lane 5, Reese Anderson from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 6, Sophia Ellison from Empire Swim Club. Lane 7, Madeline Michelson from CSP. And in lane 8, Claire Chumley from CSP. And the winner is lane 4, Eliza Kellogg, was at 28.38. Event 20, boys 12 and under, 50 fly. In lane 1, Nash Wiles, Empire Swim Club. In lane 2, Harrison Frost, CSP Tide Riders. In lane 3, Graham Henderson, Tsunami Swim Team. In lane 4, Ellis Creasy from Ad Astra. In lane 5, Austin Chu from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 6, William Unger from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 7, Tyler Briggs, Northland United, and rounding out Lucas Sherwood at Astra in lane 8. And with the win is lane 4, Ellis with a 2680. Nice job. We are getting ready for event 11 for girls 13 and over 200-yard backstroke. This is the C final. In lane 1, we have Ellie Henchete from Club North. In lane 2, Cecilia Asir from Empire Swim Club. In lane 3, Abby Sanning, Empire Swim Club. In lane 4, Kate Fear from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 5, Kimberly Green, Northland United. In lane 6, Lauren Borkman from Fort Leavenworth. In lane 7, Isabel Phillips, CSP Tide Riders. And in lane 8, Michaela Hayes, Northland United. Finishing up that third 50. Tight race, lane 3, 4, and 5. But leading the charge is lane 6, way out in front, Lauren Borthman. In for the win in lane 6, Lauren Borthman from Fort Leavenworth. And Lauren's final time was a 2:13.02. 12-second drop from this morning. Nice job. The B final of the 200-yard backstroke. In lane 1, Sophia Howell. In lane 2, Sophia Snyder. Both those Sophias are from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 3, Lily Tom from CSP. In lane 4, Catherine Chavez from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 5, Avery Goldblatt, Empire Swim Club. In lane 6, Emma Welch from CSP Tide Riders. Lane 7, Erin Davis, Empire Swim Club. And rounding out that 8 is Alexa Workman from Tsunami Swim Club.
tsunami swim team, and lifestyle workday.
Nearing the halfway mark here of this 200 backstroke, lane 5 out to a body length lead, Avery Goldblatt. Getting ready to make the turn for the final 50. Lane 6, Avery Goldblatt, first to the turn. Followed by lane 4, Captain Chavez. In for the win, lane 5, Avery Goldblatt from Empire Swim Club. Avery's final time was a 2:13:44. 3-second drop from this morning, nice work. Getting ready for the championship final in the 200 back. Lane 1, Maddie McNerney. Lane 2, Lydia Greider from Empire Swim Team. Maddie McNerney in lane 1 is from Tsunami Swim Team. Sorry about that. Lane 3 is Kate Woodward from CSP Tide Riders. Lane 4 is Paige Howell from CSP Tide Riders. Lane 5 is Avery Kameen from CSP Tide Riders. And lane 6, Caitlin Coleman from CSP Tide Riders. And lane 7, Liza Engelbrecht from Ad Astra. Wrapping it up in lane 8, Lindsay Neighbor from CSP Tide Riders.
Your mark.
Lane 4, Paige Howell leads all swimmers going into this final 50. Paige Howell, lane 4, first to the wall. Her time is a 2:05. 205.79. 205.79. Good time drop from this morning. Good heat all the way around for those girls. Nice job, girls. Sorry about that technical difficulty. We are in event 12, boys, 13 and over, 200-yard backstroke. This is the C final. In lane 1 is Aiden View from Blue Wave. In lane 2 is Winexu Hay from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 3, Hudson Zach from Empire Swim Club. In lane 4, Preston Zuber from Tsunami Swim Team. In lane 5, Josh Battison from Empire Swim Club. In lane 6, Deacon Gutzel from Blue Wave. In lane 7, Corbin Cole from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 8, Jack Vaden from Northland United. And an outside lane battle here from lane 2 and lane 7 going into the turn to the second 100. Last 50. We've got lane 2 and lane 7. A battle of the Tide Riders. Getting into the wall. A close one. Lane 2 for the win. Wenzu He with the win with a time of a 2:16.79. 2:16.79. Still on the event 12, boys, 200 backstroke. We're in the B final. In lane 1, Andrew Hill from Club North. In lane 2, Luke Gill from CSP. In lane 3, Charlie Hill from CSP. In lane 4, rounding out the Tide Riders is Casey Chu. In lane 5 is Levi Katzenberger from Blue Wave. In lane 6, Gabrielle Wells from Blue Wave Swim Team. In lane 7, Sam Hennefent from Tsunami Swim Team. In lane 8, Rafael Urlina from Northland United. Going into the second 100, it's a tight race. Lanes 4 and 5. Casey Chu and Levi Katzenberg battling it out here. Good underwater by lane 5. In for that final turn, 200 backstroke. In lane 5, Levi leading the charge. Closely behind him, Casey Chu. For the win, the lane 5, Levi Katzenberger from Blue Wave Swim Team with the final time of 2:12:20. 2:12:20. Almost a 4-second drop from this morning. This is the A final. In lane 1, Noah Reeves from Empire Swim Team. In lane 2, Jason Calloway from Club North. In lane 3, Aaron Grimm from Club North Swimming. In lane 4, Caden Murphy, Tsunami Swim Club. In lane 5, Jackson Fox, CSP Tide Riders. In lane 6, Clay Hilliard from Northland United Swim Team. In lane 7, Andy Baklanov from Empire Swim Club. Rounding it out, Jack Monroe, Empire Swim Club. Championship final, 200 backstroke. And they're off. Tight race into that first turn. Oh, nice underwaters. Into the second half. It's a tight race between lane 3 and lane 5. Evan Krim and Jackson Fox. Oh, good. Here we go into that final 50. This is where the legs really start to burn. Tight race here. Lane 4 and lane 6. Normally the best underwater on that last wall wins the race if it's tight. See if that works. Lane 4 with that long underwater. See if it worked for him. Nice job. Lane 4, Caden Murphy. The Tsunami Swim Team. Final time is 1:59.66. Over a second drop from this morning. All right, moving on to the girls 12 and under, 100-yard backstroke. Here we go. In lane 1, Ronnie Benford from Blue Wave Swim Team. In lane 2, Claire Chumley from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 3, Adriana Hunba from Tsunami Swim Team. In lane 4, Lucy Belte, I like that name, Ad Astra. In 5, Reese Anderson from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 6, Sophia Ellison from Empire Swim Club. In lane 7, Maggie Dawson, Club North Swimming. And in lane 8, Miller Wood, Empire Swim Team. On into the first turn, it's lane 4, Lucy, the early lead. Lucy Beltev from Ad Astra with the win. Final time for Lucy was a 1:02.11. She wins a banana bucket hat. Nice job, Lucy. Here are the boys. Event 22, 12 and under backstroke. In lane 1 will be Will Plasmeyer from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 2, Jace Graham from Club North. In lane 3, Austin Chu from CSP. He's the 10-year-old in lane 3. In lane 4, Ellis Creasy from Ad Astra. In lane 5, Aiden Ken from CSP. In lane 6, Garrison Wells from Blue Wave. In lane 7, Tyler Briggs, Northland United. In lane 8, Callum Pino from Blue Wave Swim Team. Good little race here between lanes 4 and 5. Aiden and Ellis battling it out. Going into that second 50. The wall pretty much at the same time.
Lane 7 from Northland United, Tyler Briggs. And lane 8 of Blue Wave, Callum Pino.
Good race here in lanes 4 and 5. Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be close. For the win is lane 5, Aiden Kim. Aiden's final time is a 1:03.03. Good time drop from this morning. All right, here we go into the 50s. Everybody loves the fast 50s. It's event 13. Heat 1 is going to take the water here. It's the C final. Molly Henry from Blue Wave is in lane 1. Zoe Stallone is from Blue Wave in lane 2. Michaela Hayes is from Northland United in lane 3. Hannah Winald is CSP in lane 4. In lane 5 is Lindsay Neighbor from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 6, Caitlin Hartwig from Tsunami Swim Team. In lane 7, Elizabeth Howell from Fort Leavenworth. And in lane 8, Paige Sears from Empire Swim Club. A splash and dash race. Here we go. It's going to be a tight race. Who can get there first? And the winner is lane 4, Hannah Renault, lane 4 with a 26:21. Here we go, heat 2, it's the B final. In lane 1 is Paige Howell from CSP. In lane 2, Caitlin Kuhlman from CSP. In lane 3, Castelia Asir from Empire Swim Club. In lane 4, Avery Canine from CSP. In lane 5, Maddie McNerney from Tsunami Swim Team. In lane 6, Everdeen Ferguson from CSP. In lane 7, Lydia Greider from Empire Swim Club. And in lane 8 is Delaney Clark from Empire Swim Club. Little outside smoke happening here in lane 1. Let's see if she can hang on to it. Lane 4 is making a move too. To the wall first is lane 4 with a 25:67. Lane 4, Avery Canine, 25. Followed closely by lane 1. I love it when there's some outside smoke there. Paige Howell, 25:89 out there in lane 1. It is championship final here for the 50 free. In lane 1 is Laura Gibson from Northland United Swim Team. In lane 2 is Shelby Bouchon from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 3 is Grace Koppel from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 4 is Lainey Teachin from Empire Swim Club. In lane 5, Chloe Myers from Northland United. In lane 6, Ella Hansen from Empire Swim Club. In lane 7, Mary Bezant from CSP Tide Riders. And in lane 8, Ella Freeze from Empire Swim Club. This is the A final of the 50 freestyle. Tight race into the turn. Oh, it's anybody's race. Anybody's race. Let's see. Kick, best breath control. Lane 5. Chloe Myers with a 25:03. 25:03. Chloe Myers in lane 5. We're going on to event 14, boys, 13 and over, 50-yard freestyle. The C final. In lane 1 is Brody Black from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 2, Andy Bachlanoff from Empire Swim Club. In lane 3, Evan Krim from Club North. In lane 4, Nathan Butler, Empire Swim Club. In lane 5, Cole James from Northland United. In lane 6, Brian Lane at Astra. In lane 7, Levi Katzenberger, Blue Wave. In lane 8, Grady Burns, Blue Wave. Could be anybody's race here, anybody's race. And lane 3, Evan Krim, Club North with the win, 24:59. Nice work, boys. Next in the water will be the B consolation final and the 50 free. Nino Caniglio is going to be in lane 1 from Tsunami Swim Club. Andrew Hill is going to be in lane 2, Club North. Baxter Brecht from Blue Wave is in lane 3. Hunter Wilson, lane 4 from CSP. Lane 5 is Adam Hoffman from Club North. Connor Weatherby from Empire Swim Club will be in lane 6. Dalton Frazier from Empire Swim Club will be in lane 7. And Massis Begachanov is from CSP Tide Riders, and he is in lane 8. Looks like lane 4 is first to the wall, first to the turn. Lane 4, Hunter Wilson. And in for the win. Oh, it was lane 3, Baxter Brecht. I might have been wrong. He might have been first to the wall on that first turn. Baxter Brecht was a 23:39. Over a half a second drop from this morning. All right, here we go for the championship final of the 50 free. Tony Vanderbeek is from Club North in lane 1. Xander Livingston, Club North in lane 2. Luke Hagan from Empire Swim Club is in lane 3. Ryan Monty from CSP Tide Riders, lane 4. Will Welch from CSP is in lane 5. Dylan Bates from Blue Wave, lane 6. Eli Peru is in lane 7 from Empire Swim Club. And then Jake Anderson Jones rounding it out in lane 8 from Club North.
Lane 5 from CSP, Will Welch. Lane 6 from Wade, Dylan Bates. Lane 7 from Empire, Elijah Peru. And Lane 8 from Club North Running, Jake Anderson Jones.
Who's at the wall first is lane 2, Xander Livingston from Club North with a 22.61. Lane 2, Xander Livingston with a 22.61. Okay, moving on to event 23, the girls 12 and under 50 freestyle. Lucy Knopfzinger is in lane 1 with Empire Swim Club. In lane 2 is Miller Wood from Empire Swim Club. In lane 3 is Elodie Cox from Empire Swim Club. In lane 4 is Eliza Kellogg from Empire Swim Club. In lane 5, Sarah Miner from Northland United. In lane 6, Maitland Michelson from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 7, Avery Melhouse from Tsunami Swim Team. And in lane 8, Claire Chumley from CSP Tide Riders. To the wall. First is Eliza Kellogg in lane 4. And in for the win in lane 4, Eliza Kellogg, Empire Swim Club. Her final time was a 25:32. 25:32. Nice job by all those ladies. They all bettered their time from this morning. Nice job, girls. Next, we have event 24. It's the boys 12 and under 50-yard freestyle. In lane 1, we have Charlie Teachin from Empire Swim Club. In lane 2, we have Mason Boss from CSP Tide Riders. He's a 10-year-old, Mason is. In lane 3, Graham Henderson from Tsunami Swim Team. In lane 4, William Unger from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 5, Harrison Frost from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 6, Evan Tabler from Club North. In lane 7, Kemper Roberts from Northland United. And rounding it out is Nash Wiles from Empire Swim Club. This is the boys, 12 and under, 50-yard freestyle. Go. 12 and under, 50-yard freestyle. First to the wall is lane 4, William Unger. Nice job of breath control into that finish from lane 4. William Unger, his final time was a 25:84.
We will be having a 5-minute break.
We are now going to have a 5-minute break, and then we'll resume for the event 15, girls 13 and over, 200-yard breaststroke. Event 15, girls 13 and over 200-yard breaststroke. In lane 1 is Sylvia Haynes from CSP. In lane 2 is JC McGraw from Northland United. In lane 3 is Ella Welch from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 4, Charlotte Sander from Blue Wave. In lane 5, Natalie Steichleather from Empire Swim Club. In lane 6, Bryn Tobin from TSP. In lane 7, Cayman Barnes from Ad Astra. And in lane 8, Zella Merben from Club North. Sorry about that, I had to run up the stairs, I'm a little out of breath. Here we go, they're going into that second 50 right now. We are going into that third 50. Looks like lane 4. Charlotte Sander has an early lead. Closely trailing is lane 2. JC McGraw. Into that final turn. This is where we build our stroke rate into that finish. This is like going to be a good race here. Lane 4 still has the lead, but lane 6 coming on strong. Bryn Tobin coming on strong here. Lane 4 pulling out the win. Charlotte Sander from Blue Wave. Her final time is a 2:44.53. 2:44.63. Nice job. Moving on to the B final of the 200 breaststroke. In lane 1, Bella Nittig from Tsunami Swim Team. In lane 2, Laura Gibson from Northland United. In lane 3, Lucy Maxey from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 4, Mallory Brownridge from Empire. Kate Pinaward from CSP. In lane 6, Lena Tran from Tsunami Swim Team. In lane 7, Regan Graybill from Club North. And in lane 8, McKenna Williams from Club North Swimming. The early lead is lane 2, Laura Gibson from Northland United. Starting that second 100, this wall. Into that final 50. Still anybody's race. 3, Lucy Maxey. And then lane 5, Kate Pinawart. Get to the wall first here, teammates. And with the win is lane 3, Lucy Maxey. Her final time is a 2:36.10. 2:36.10. Good time drop from this morning. Good time drop. Getting ready for the championship final in the girls 200 breaststroke. In lane 1, Laura Bonds from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 2, Hannah Renault from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 3, Chloe Myers from NLU United. In lane 4, Mary Bazant from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 5, Shelby Basham from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 6, Torin Waltz from Ad Astra. In lane 7, Lady Weatherby from Empire Swim Club. And then lane 8, Alex Snyder from CSP.
Lane 6, 1A, Torin Waltz.
This is the championship final for the girls 200 breaststroke.
And leading, representing CSP, Alex Snyder.
Race here in lanes 3, 4, and 5 between Chloe Myers, Mary Bazant, and Shelby Basham. They are going in the second 100. Go into that final 50. Lane 4 still leading the charge, Mary Bazant. Closely followed by lane 5, Shelby Basham, and Chloe's right there next to them. Chloe Myers in lane 3. Lead in lane 4, Mary Bazant. With the win is Mary, lane 4 in CSP. Mary's final time is 2:25.17. 2:25.17. Here we go, moving on to event 16, boys 13 and over, 200 breaststroke. This is the C final. All these boys are 13 and 14 years old. In lane 1, Igwanexu He from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 2, Camden Theodos from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 3, Dylan Adong from Tsunami. In lane 4, Seth Augustine from Tsunami. In lane 5, Sam Hennepin from Tsunami Swim Team. In lane 6, Gabrielle Wells from Blue Wave Swim Team. In lane 7, Ryan Hope from Tsunami Swim Team. And in lane 8, Jason Gao from Tsunami Swim Team. They had the boys step down. We're checking on something here. We'll get that cleared up, and then they'll get going here for 200 breaststroke. We are looking for Lucas from Club North. He's the first alternate, and Max from CSP, second alternate. All these kids are still the same. Lane 1 is Wanexu from CSP, Camden from CSP in lane 2, Dylan from Tsunami in lane 3, Seth Augustine from Tsunami is still in lane 4, Sam Hennepin is in lane 5, lane 6 is Gabriel, lane 7 Ryan from Tsunami, and lane 8 Jason from Tsunami. I believe they were looking for alternates. Maybe we have a space in the next heat. I will keep you posted. in for the win is lane 4, Seth Augustine with a 2:31.58. 2:31.58. Nice job, Seth. 4-second drop from this morning. We go into the B final of the 200 breaststroke. In lane 1 is Luke Gill from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 2 is Jack Francis Cummins from Blue Wave. In lane 3 is Sam Ellenhorn from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 4, Luke Hagan from Empire Swim Club. In lane 5, Jake Anderson Jones, Club North Swimming. In lane 6, Bolton Starnes from Empire Swim Club. In lane 7, Palmer Keith from Blue Wave. And in lane 8, Brady Bell rounding it out from Club North Swim Team.
Lane 4, Luke Hagan. Lane 5, Jake Anderson Jones. Lane 6, Bolton Starnes. Lane 7, Blue Wave. Lane 8 from CS, Brady Bell.
Finishing up that first 100 in lane 5, Jake Anderson Jones with the lead. Into that final 50. We have lane 5 with the lead still. Lane 5, Jake Anderson Jones, followed closely by Luke Hagan. Oh, at the wall, they're tied. Luke Hagan and Jake Anderson Jones tied at the wall. It's going to be a good race to the finish. Oh, who can time the wall the best? Nice job, boys. Nice job. Lane 4, Luke Hagan pulls out that close win with a time of 2:19.19. Fun race, boys. Fun race. And this is our Championship A final for the 200 breaststroke. Will Welch is in lane 1 for CSP. In lane 2, Blake Nelson from Empire Swim Club. In lane 3, Will Thomas from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 4, Jonathan Beers from Empire Swim Club. In lane 5, Xander Livingston from Club North. In lane 6, John Costello from Empire Swim Club. In lane 7, Ben Luna from Empire Swim Club. And in lane 8, Gavin Thomas from CSP. This is your championship final. up that first 100. In the lead is lane 5, Xander Livingston. Closely behind him, about a body length behind him, is Jonathan Beers. Going into that third 50. At the wall, first will be lane 5, Xander Livingston. Turning on the jets, Xander in lane 5. With the win, lane 5, Xander Livingston, with a nice time drop from this morning. This morning it was 2:15.94. Tonight he was at 2:07.76. 2:07.76.
Event 25.
Here we go. Event 25. Girls 12 and under 100 breaststroke. In lane 1 you will find Lucy Hemphill from Tsunami Swim Team. Sorry about that, Lucy. In lane 2, Ashlyn Hines from Blue Wave. In lane 3, Adriana Hudnall from Tsunami Swim Team. In lane 4, Emma Stojakovic from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 5, Lucy Velte from Ad Astra. In lane 6, Avery Melhouse from Tsunami Swim Team. In lane 7, CSP Tide Riders. And in lane 8, Ava Mouse from Club North.
Lane 6 from Tsunami Swim Team, Avery Melhouse. Lane 7 from CSP, Nathan Nicholson. And lane 9 from the Upward Swimming, Ava Moss.
Leading the pack is lane 4, Emma Stojakovic. Emma pulls out the win with a time of a 1:13.37. 1:13.37.
Event 26, boys 12 and under.
We have event 26, boys 12 and under, 100-yard breaststroke. In lane 1, Dawson Rudd from Empire Swim Club. In lane 2, Mason Voss from CSP. In lane 3, Harrison Frost from CSP. In lane 4, Aiden Kim from CSP. In lane 5, William Unger from CSP. In lane 6, Mason Nassim from Tsunami Swim Team. In lane 7, Jace Graham from Club North Swimming. And in lane 8, Nash Wiles from Empire Swim Club.
Lane 3 also from CSP, Harrison Frost. Lane 4 from CSP, Aiden Kim. Lane 5, also from CSP, William Unger. Lane 6 from Tsunami.
After that first 50, Aiden Kim is leading. Not far behind is lane 5 with William Unger. Those waves here. To the finish. Looks like lane 4, Aiden Kim is going to 23 at 116.23. Event 27, girls 12 and under, 200-yard backstroke. The 200-yard backstroke, event 27. In lane 1, you'll find Kate Brinton from CSP. She is a 10-year-old. In lane 2, you'll find Avila Verzola from Fort Leavenworth. Delaney Mill from Tsunami is in lane 3. In lane 4 is Sarah Miner from Northland United. In lane 5, Claire Cooper from Empire Swim Club. In lane 6, Emma Fry from Empire Swim Club. In lane 7, Sienna Kelly from CSP Tide Riders. And in lane 8, Lily Harsh from Club North Swimming. The prize for winning a 12 and under event is a banana bucket hat, and it is a cherished prize. I think these girls will battle hard for that banana bucket hat. Final turn, lane 4, Sarah Miner from Northland United with the lead. Lane 4 with a 2:22.66. 2:22.66. She bettered her time from this morning. Boys, 12 and under, 200-yard backstroke. There is nobody in lane 1. In lane 2 is Alex Foote from Northland United. In lane 3 is Henry Piesenstab from CSP. In lane 4 is Will Plasmeyer from CSP. In lane 5, Ryan DeMargle from CSP. And in lane 6, Mateo Sherwood.
Lane 4 from CSP, Will Plasmeyer. And 5 also from CSP, Ryan DeMargo. And lane 6 representing Hawaii, Mateo Sherwood. Swimmers, this will serve as your first and final call for events 30, 31, 32. Final call for events 30, 31, 32. Please report immediately to the staging area. We want to go home.
We're going in for the final 50 here. Lane 4, Will Plassmeyer. And then in lane 5, Ryan DeMargo is not far behind. Let's see if they can battle for the finish. Oh, good underwater. There you go. And in for the win, lane 4, Will Plassmeyer. Lane 4, Will Plassmeyer. Will's final time is a 2:36.09. 2:36.09, a second and a half drop from this morning. Okay, we're getting ready for the event 29, the curls 200-yard breaststroke for 12 and unders. In lane 1, Claire Conrad from Northland United. In lane 2, Ashlyn Hines from Blue Wave Swim Team. In lane 3, Jordan Hamrock from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 4, Emily Glenn from Empire Swim Club. In lane 5, Nora Cook from CSP. In lane 6, Lucy Hempel from Tsunami Swim Team. In lane 7, Jordan Massine from Tsunami Swim Team. And in lane 8, Caitlin Johannes from Fort Leavenworth.
Lane 3 from CSP, Jordan Hamrock. Lane 4 from Empire, Emily Glenn. Lane 5 from CSP, Nora Cook. Lane 6 from Tsunami Swim Team, Lucy Hempel. Lane 7 also from Tsunami Swim Team, Jordan Massine. And lane 8 representing Fort Leavenworth, Caitlin Johannes.
go. The girls are going into their final turn. Looks like in lane 4, Emily Glenn. Sorry, Lucy is Emily's little sister. Sorry, that was a misstep. Emily Glenn, still out in front. Getting a little surge from lane 5. Nora Cook. Final turn. Emily's still in the lead. Nice swimming today. In for the win, Emily Glenn from Empire Swim Club with her final time of a 2:49.96. Emily Glenn gets that elusive banana bucket hat for winning that event. Nice job. We've got 3 more heats, 3 more events to end the night here. It's been a fun night of swimming. I think the kids have all enjoyed it. Event 30 is next. The boys 12 and under 200-yard breaststroke. In lane 1, Jake Supan from Northland United Swim Team. In lane 2, Jackson Brenton from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 3, Brandon Hood from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 4, Kimber Roberts, Northland United Swim Team. In lane 5, Mason Nassim from Tsunami Swim Team. In lane 6, Arlo Zielowski from CSP Tide Riders. Sorry about that, Arlo, I butchered your name. In lane 7, Kiernan Ross from Northland United. If you come tell me how to pronounce it, I will get it right next time.
And in lane 7, from Northland United, Kiernan Ross.
Roberts in lane 4 is out to the early lead. Finishing up that first 100, going into the turn here to finish that second 100. Last 50. Kemper still out in the lead. A little bit of surge coming here from lane 3, Brandon Hu. And lane 6. Arlo turning on the jets here. In for the win, Kemper Roberts in lane 4. His final time, Kemper's final time is a 2:59.56. 2:59.56. Nice job. 12 and under, swimming the 200 breaststroke, 200 backstroke, and next up is the 200 fly.
31, girls 200-yard butterfly.
This is event 31. The 200 fly for the girls 12 and under. In lane 1 is Mary Archibald from Fort Leavenworth. In lane 2 is Avila Verzola from Fort Leavenworth. In lane 3 is Elodie Cox from Empire. In lane 4 is Lena Jesus from Ad Astra. In lane 5, Emma Stojakovic from CSP Tide Riders. In lane 6 is Juliet Lee Ingham from Ad Astra. In lane 7 is Piper Cobbs from Fort Leavenworth. And in lane 8 is Ali Eno from Club North. These 12 and unders have had to swim the 200 strokes twice in prelims and in finals. Good preparation for them to move up into that 13 and over age group where the 200s of stroke are swum prelim finals. We go into the second 100. Once we get through this 50, it's all downhill. My coaching partner is making fun of my commentating. You're telling everybody on the live stream that you're making fun of my commentating. Here we go for that final 50. We go to the legs here. Arms start to burn, but these girls are killing it. Nice job, ladies. Lane 4, Lena Hasek coming on strong, leading the pack. Lena Hasek, lane 4 for the win. Time was at 2:16:35. 2:16:35. 3.5 second time drop from this morning. In lane 5, Emma. She came in second with a 2:23:44. Excellent job. In lane 3, she came in second with a 2:23:44. Excellent job. In lane 3, Elodie Cox came in third with a 2:28:01. In lane 6, Juliet came in fourth. She went at 2:38:61. In lane 2, Avila came in fifth with a 2:40:30. These girls are tough. In lane 8, Allie came in 7th with a 3:15:50, and in lane 1, Mary. Final time 3:21:60. Awesome job, ladies. That's big time swimming that 200 in prelims and finals. Amazing job. 2, boys, 12 and under, 200 fly. Lucas Sherwood from Ad Astra. Swam it this morning. Swam it this morning. Loved it so much, he's coming back for finals to swim it again.
Lucas, I only didn't against Sherwood.
Lucas finishing up that first 100 here, looking strong. Making the turn, finish that second 100, this 50. This is the hard line, but again, it's all downhill from here. Still looking strong. One more, 50 to go, bud. Here he goes. Last 25. Nice job, Lucas. Looking strong. Nice job, kiddo. Lucas' final time was a 2:40.92. Nice. 4-second drop. Nice job, you guys. Nice job. All right, that is it for tonight for the finals of the 2021 March Mania. We'll be back at it at